Hey guys, hope you all have been well. It kind of feels weird to film. I haven't filmed anything in real time, and by real time I mean filming close to when I'm gonna upload in a while. So filming right now kind of feels a little awkward. But that's not the point of the video. As you can see from the title, I'm going to finally do a review on the acne.org system. I had bought the entire regiment so that I can try it out. I've done Proactive, it didn't work for me. I personally don't like it, it just wasn't a good time for me. I have not mentioned that I've been using it because I wanted to see how it worked on my skin first, and after the month I must say that I am floored with my results so far. You can see a difference in my skin, and to say that means a lot because my skin has come such a long way since I first started YouTube. My skin honestly looks the best it's ever looked in a very long time, and by long time I mean years. We're talking long, girl. My one regret is that I haven't taken the progress pictures, but I think that this video, along with the more recent videos that I've done, kind of pay tribute to what I'm saying. My skin looks a notch better than what it used to be, I want to say a couple months ago. So without further ado, I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you have any questions, again, always feel free to leave it in the comments down below, and let's get started with the review. So this is the first step in the regimen, and this is the Gentle Cleanser. It is a liquid cleanser. It doesn't have a scent, and it lathers up pretty well, leaving your skin still soft when you wash it off. So I'll read you what it says on the front of the label. This is ultra gentle, thick foaming lather, does not over dry, cleanses completely, rinses clean, fragrance free, and dye free. All you have to do is pump about, I want to say, a dime size amount on the palm of your hand. Be sure that your face is damp. Gently rub it onto your skin, barely touching, almost lightly massaging your skin, just so that you don't irritate the skin, because people with acne skin are 99% sensitive when it comes to products on their face. The only thing that I find a little disheartening, that's such a strong word, but the one thing that I don't really like about this cleanser is that I don't feel like it takes off everything. If you are a makeup wearer, if you put product on your skin, and if you're outdoors, I don't think that this takes off everything. I can't vouch for this cleanser. It's not the only one that I use. I still use my Purity because that really takes off everything. So what I do is I use the Purity cleanser, just a little bit of it, to get rid of all the dirt and stuff, and then I go in with this and barely touch my skin, rub it into a nice lather for about a minute, and then I just wash it off, and I feel like that really helps cleanse my skin. But it's still very nice, and again, it doesn't irritate the skin. But I do like the idea of gently cleansing your skin, because if you're going to incorporate step 4, then heavily exfoliating your skin or putting a lot of pressure on your skin can irritate it when you get to that step. Now the second step is basically the treatment portion, and this is the benzoyl peroxide. It is 2.5% benzoyl peroxide. I have tried 5, I have tried 10. They all work the same. Let me just tell you now, you do not need to go beyond 5%. Going to 10% is just basically roasting your skin. I have seen the results on every single one. The higher the concentration of the product doesn't mean better results. For me, it just really dried my skin out. And this is the gel benzoyl peroxide, and according to the label, it says it is a pharmaceutical grade soothe gel base formula. It goes on clear, it absorbs completely, which is very true, and is something that I highly recommend when it comes to benzoyl peroxide. You want to make sure that you absorb everything. It is fragrance free and dye free, and I think all of these products are, because it's such a very to the point kind of regimen. There's no added stuff in here. You just have what you need in order to get rid of your acne. If Proactive doesn't work for you, I think that's salicylic acid based, you might want to give benzoyl peroxide a try. I don't think my skin really clears up with salicylic acid. I do have stuff that incorporates it, but not in terms of like a full acne regimen. I don't think that works entirely for my skin. Benzoyl peroxide has done so much better. For benzoyl peroxide, I like to use about, I'm not flicking you off, so I'll hold it up like this, like I'm putting a peace sign. But I basically go from this line of my middle finger just about midway to the top, and that's the amount that I put on for now. I've gradually built and gone up in increments in terms of how much I put on my skin, but I've graduated to that point, and I feel like that's enough to really make sure that my acne is kept at bay, but you want to build up your tolerance to it. But it's absolutely amazing. Benzoyl peroxide has saved, seriously has saved my skin. There is a step 3, which is a moisturizer. I personally include a step 4, which is still part of the acne.org system, but it's not a necessary thing. I personally think it is. I'm going to recommend it to you guys. But let's get to step 3 first. And I label my stuff here. Like, I don't want to have to turn, oh, what step is this? Oh, it's moisturizer. I just want to like see the number on the top, pump where I need to pump. So this one here is the moisturizer. This is a lotion, and it claims to powerfully soothe acne prone skin, hydrates completely, non-comedogenic, won't clog your pores, and it's fragrance free and dye free again. And you guys know that I have the moisturizers that I like to use, but I've tried my best to use only this at night, but I'm bad, I'm not gonna lie, and I haven't seen anything wrong with using anything else, so I'm just gonna keep mixing and matching stuff. To be honest, I think that it's a fairly good moisturizer. I don't think I like it as much as my other moisturizers, but I do see that it does work. And again, because it's fragrance free and dye free, it's a little bit healthier for your skin. If you are using this system, this is a really good moisturizer. It's just that I have my own preference because I've tried so many, but this is really nice. In the morning when I wash out my skin still feels very soft, but I like to go that extra step to make sure that my skin looks extra like porcelain in the morning. For the moisturizer, I like to put the moisturizer on the palm of my hand, and I put about a little less than a dime size amount. This is pretty emollient if you're mixing it with step 4, so just putting enough on your skin will work, trust me. Now this here is my added extra, and this is glycolic acid. This is 10%. You can get this in the pump size version, but this is my first time trying glycolic acid, and I've heard a few scary stories with it, so I wanted to try it out first and see how it worked for my skin. And this is another lotion. It powerfully exfoliates, improves skin texture, and leaves complexion visibly smoother, reduces irritation, ultra hydrating, non-comedogenic, I hope I'm saying that right, won't clog pores, and again, it's fragrance free and dye free. Now this is my new favorite find. I've heard of what it does for your skin, but I've kind of been a little afraid to try it because I've heard people say that once you go out in the sun, it just like really burns your skin. It can really irritate your skin. I mean, the whole 9 yards. But so far, so good. I don't know if you can tell on my skin. My skin just looks so much more smoother and feels so much smoother in texture. And I will attribute that to this, but also because I've been drinking a ton of water now, like a ton of water. I don't know how many times I need to pee in a day, but I've been drinking a lot of water, and I feel like it's really changed my skin, but also in terms of the appearance, the way that my skin feels. And when makeup goes on my skin, it doesn't go on the same anymore. The way that it looks after I've put on foundation, put on the powder, my skin just looks so much better, and I don't need like to cake on stuff anymore. I still like to do it, but it's kind of like not necessary. Not that it ever was. I'm going on a tangent. Back to glycolic acid, but I just honestly have seen such a great difference, and people have noticed it too, like, man, your skin's looking good. I'm like, yeah, I know, glycolic acid. And according to acne.org, if you're scared to use this on its own, which I am, so what I've been doing is I've been using close to the dime size amount of the moisturizer, and I put like a little dollop of this right in the center, mix it together and put it on my skin so that it's exfoliating as I'm sleeping, but the moisturizer is kind of helping it so that it doesn't irritate my skin, which I'm so scared of. I'm so scared of like having to burn my skin off again. It's horrific. It was horrific. But this regimen I do only at night. I don't want to go and risk having to like get really irritated and itchy and red skin during the day, because at work I am pedal to the metal. I'm working. I work at a school, guys. You gotta wear whatever you need to make it through. You're not worried about what you look like. You're worried about making a difference. That's what I say. Because my skin has already kind of was at a good place in terms of, you know, having acne prone skin. Your skin will never be perfect. My skin will never be perfect. I've accepted that, but it can be the best that it can be given the circumstances. But the way that my skin like feels, I don't touch my face because, you know, I got worked on this. I worked on it. But just the way that it looks, the way that it feels, oh, it feels so good. When I'm washing off my face, it just feels soft. I'm excited to see what the future will be in terms of my skin, and hopefully you see that in future videos, that it continues to work and continues to improve the texture and the look and the feel of my skin. But right now I'm so excited. Like, I love the way that my skin looks, and I can't wait to see what it will look like in the future. Good Lord, I just realized that these things, oh sorry, messy hair gives you wings. Whoa, the sun is bright, guys. I'm sorry, camera's a little far away, so I can't really like play. Ooh. Technology. So I'm going to end this video here. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did and have not already, you can click on the subscribe button down below. You can also follow me on Instagram. I usually post my looks up there, so if you want to keep updated with pictures and stuff like that, then follow me on Instagram. And till the next video, I hope you guys are all doing well, taking absolute great care of yourselves, and I will see you all next time. Bye. Where's the thing for turn off? Music.
Attention.